Hello guys. How you doing? Look at my tablet. Oh, I still have my mouse plugged in when I start the stream. God damn it. Demon lead. Wow. I'm a lead now. Aye, get in there. Alright. Maybe I should start a canvas so I can actually fucking draw. That's the wrong button. Let me just pull this over here. Why is it so hard to pull windows? God damn it. Stop scrolling. That's what I wanted. How y'all doing? God damn it. Something stuck to my arm. Oh. Arrgh. I've listened to some really interesting video today. There was an opera singer reacting to music from games. And I think he didn't even know the story behind the characters, but he could hear out a lot of the story elements from the music. And I was like, that's so fucking cool. That's impressive. Didn't know that is possible. So much stuff. That is impressive. Wrong. I don't intend to hold today's stream for too long, because I still have to do work stuff. It's really a little bit annoying right now. Because I did a certain task of it. And I had a conversation with one of the people that is like responsible for my tasks. And she said, yeah, she likes like what I had so far. I just had to like change up a few things. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. So I focused on the rest of it that I still had to do. And now today was really stressful because like one of our horses is like since yesterday not feeling very well. So I had to help my mother with stuff today because of that. And always around the time that I am supposed to have a meeting, so I told them, yeah, well, I can't be there. And they had a conversation with each other because of that, because one of the people is my older sister. And I'm basically using her Adobe, so all the things I do are on her cloud. And now then she decided, not my sister but the girl, that she doesn't like what I had anymore. I was like, man. Last week she said she likes it. Now I need to work on other stuff until we talk about it again. That kinda sucks, mean. People for once could decide what they want and don't want. I hate having to redo things because they say they like it and then they say they don't like it. Like, I don't mind doing it once, but it's not like this isn't the first time this happens. They are so undecisive. insane. I start to realize that I'm using Clip too much. I hate drawing in Clip, but I'm using it more for like work stuff especially. And I start to forget what stuff in Psy is. Then I'm confused. 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 I'm not like such a... But well, can't be helped, I guess. I watched shows recently and I was like, man, I really like this character, but I know this character is from a game. And I don't know this character, so I don't want to draw her, but I love her design. I especially feel about that way about a lot of Genshin Impact characters. Like, I don't want to play the game because I hate those kind of games that are basically just grinding, never-ending grinding, taking your life away from you. I care more about the story than that kind of bullshit. Just a waste of time in my eyes. All you have to do is to grind. And then the limited time shit and the gacha shit about it. Like, man, such a waste of game. But there's so many characters that just look so pretty. Like, man, if it's just for the design, I'd love to draw them, but I don't like drawing characters that I don't know. Like, I feel like I get their aesthetic wrong if I do that. Or I just end up drawing them in the same pose that 200 people already drew them in. So I decided not to. No! So many cute designs. So many cute designs. Cannot. You like my art? Yeah, but that's why I was like thinking about offering this thingy to people to like ask for fan art once a month or something. So they can get like fan art of characters they would like to see in my art style. But I feel like a lot of people are actually not interested, and also the fact that there are not a lot of people, I feel like, that follow me for my art on Twitter at least, because most people on Twitter basically just follow for follow. Like, I follow them, they go like, I gotta follow you back or something. I tend to follow people because I like their character design or because I like them as a person. Most people I follow I don't know shit about, but I like their design. But yeah, personally, I was thinking maybe some people would be interested in it, but I guess not. My Instagram, like my art Instagram, is pretty much dead because I don't draw that much and I post really rarely. Because one, I don't have the time for it, and two, well, not having time is like the main thing, but I have so many other things to deal with that I don't even want to draw most of the time. Because it feels like such a waste of time because I spend like so many hours on a picture. Could do a lot of other things in that time span. Especially now that I wanna, like lately, I gave one guy who I thought of to draw, and I have no few more in my mind, but it's mostly guys. I mean, give me a second. The thing about fairy tale is, save this. The thing about fairy tale is I stopped at some point, like I read the complete first manga where they left for the 100-year quest. I thought that was the end, but then they announced that like some other guy is going to draw the manga for the guy because he's drawing Eden Zero. And basically I read some of the 100 years quest, but I stopped at some point because the website where I was reading it on got shut down and I couldn't find it anywhere else anymore. I was like, okay, well, I don't even know which chapter I was on anymore. And yeah, well, I think I was with that moon dragon or what it was, the one that turns them into monsters or some shit, I don't remember. That was the last thing I believe I saw of it. And then I saw a few spoilers on Instagram, and I was like, okay, so that's what's going to happen. But I could not find websites to read it on. Yeah. So I don't know much about the characteristics anymore. Like I know the kind of lore behind the character, and I don't like some stuff they did with his personality, like his behavior towards some characters. I was like, eh. It's hard to choose one. Natsu doesn't really have a personality in my eyes. Like, he's just really stupid. And friendship. That's his personality. Natsu is stupid and the power of friendship. And dense as fuck. So dense that I don't ship him with Lucy because he's so dense that I can't see him in a relationship like me. I don't know, man. I understand why people ship them. I know that the author of the story didn't intend to make them a shipping at first. I think most people in the series have a personality of their own. Kind of, yeah. But if I think of Natsu, I just know dense as fuck, stupid. But he's strong. But only because of friendship. It's more meant to be a guilt thing. Yeah. I feel like his characters are pretty black and white in both cases. The women are usually like they all have to be very pretty. But they are either like kind of stupid, like Ersa, or they are really smart. There's no in between, I feel like. The only thing that's different is the age, kind of. Yeah, I'm just. What's with all those pictures? I can't do shit with those pictures. God damn it, Google. I know there's one I found it, but I don't wanna. I hate the anime. I don't know why, but somehow the first few seasons look so cheap. From Fairy Tail. I couldn't watch them, the colors were so bad. They were so saturated and weird. Let me. I mean, there's no main character like regular series. Guild of the main character. She's just kind of. You can't tell me that she isn't kind. She's like the stereotype kind of character. It's like, oh, I bet she's really smart because she looks pretty and is fucking strong or something. No, but she can't even calculate 1 plus 1 kind of person, you know? She's the kind of person who would believe anything you tell her without like questioning it or seeing any logic or no logic in it. At least if you like, I don't know if there's a big difference in the manga and the anime, but that's how I kind of perceived her. Like her backstory is sad and all that, but wait, wasn't she the mother of some dragon bitch at his daughter? Kana is. I liked her. Drunk bitch. I like the thing that they kind of revealed her father because I didn't expect that. I remember that. I think I like Levi. Levi and Gajeel are actually like my favorite shipping. I don't even know why. I think they are cute together. I was sobbing when I thought that Gajeel fucking died. That was like one scene I remember. I was like, no. And I was reading the manga. I did not watch the anime. But Gajeel and Levi are like my favorite couple in that show. I don't really care about the rest. I like Ursa and Jalal. Really basic, but they are kind of boring. They are just strong. They are like the overpowered couple thing. That are not a couple because of whatever. Because in all honesty, Jalal should be dead. I like him, but he should be dead. One thing I don't like about Fairy Tail is that they don't kill their fucking characters. Don't just bring them back all the time. Like, really, man. Now comes the very painful procedure of me trying to draw a man. I hate it so much. What that is that? Jalal died too. I love Live Angel. They are a couple. Did you read the 100 Years Quest yet? Or did you finish Fairy Tail at all? I think they are pretty much early on in the series already a kind of more or less confirmed couple, aren't they? It's kind of funny because they start as he nails her to a fucking tree or something, I think. I thought she was dead. You finished the anime. Yeah, they are a confirmed couple though, aren't they? There was literally a scene where he said he wants to marry her and have kids with her, and then he was like, poof! And she was screaming because she thought he fucking died or something. Because he sacrificed himself. You don't remember that? It was literally a scene when Natsu's brother, the black-haired dude that kills everything that is around him, when he infiltrated their country with Ursa's mother and I think Gray's father was there as well and some other people, I don't know. And Jalal basically fought against death or something like that, and he sacrificed himself to get rid of him, but somehow came back. I don't remember how, but he came back. And everybody thought he's fucking dead. You know, the thing with men is I don't know how the fuck... What do I do with their body? Like... They're just so... stiff. I hate this. Sorry. Ah. Ah. Yeehaw. The last season was too rushed. I don't know. I just know that they revealed a lot of stuff at once in the last bit. But I hate the fact that nobody fucking died, like, ever. The one unimportant side character nobody gave a shit about died. Like, I love Jalal and Arsa, but I feel like they should have killed Jalal. I feel legit like they should have killed him. I hate that they kept him alive. Kind of ruins it for me, I don't know. I mean, okay, they killed Marvis and Seraph, but they weren't exactly main characters either, were they? No. They had a really cute backstory though. I like the backstory. It's really generic, but I like that. But this whole friendship power bullshit always pisses me off, doesn't matter which show it is. Just not my slice of bread. Not at all. She has her own spin-off, you know, where you kind of go into her backstory and learn about it. Like, I liked her and her backstory, but I don't know, man. There's just something. Fairy Tail is just too easy to know what's going to happen, because like the typical story where your characters won't die if they are important. Or where he keeps characters alive that should be dead just because they are fan favorites. Like, he does that all the time, I feel like, and I fucking hate it. Like, I understand it can be hard to kill off your characters, but man, I have characters in my story that are like one of my favorites. But they will fucking die. I like my stories where characters actually suffer consequences and have to pay the price for what kind of shit they do. Also, Natsu always looks like really shocked if I draw him in my art style because of his eyes. Like, he looks like, yeah! That's basically Natsu. Ow! The desk is so sharp. Amazing work. Based on struggle you feel. They worded so bad. Black Clover is put together much better. Just his eyes are so different from what he normally is. Black Butler, I love Black Butler. But mainly because it's a show that I watched when I was with my best friend. Kind of has a meaning to me because of her. Also, the best is handsome as fuck. I don't know, man. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't watch Black Clover. I know friends who did. I didn't watch that many animes in general, to be honest. I used to watch a few when I was younger, but at some point I couldn't be arsed anymore because there's so many animes coming out all the time, and I had so many animes on my watch list. I used to use like a German website that it was around back then that a friend recommended to me. And on that website you kind of had like to make your own watch list and all that kind of stuff. So you could keep track of what episode you're on, which shows are on there and all that kind of shit, you know. Basically. I had so many animes on there. Some of them I still see on my For You page sometimes, like pop up, and I'm like, oh, where I started this one. But I never finished it because, I don't know, I'm not that intrigued by it anymore. How do you know? Maybe I'm 50. Maybe I'm 50 and none of you knows that. You look so shocked, boy. Does he even have like an eye color? Is his eye just black? His eyes are kind of just black. Not because of rabbit. Not because of black. I don't like this. If I draw him smiling, he will look like a fucking psychopath, man. How the hell do people draw him and not make it look weird? Or make him look like he's looking up instead of looking at you? I guess they just try to redraw him the way that the mangaka draws him or something. I don't know, man. I hate drawing, man. They are my absolute weakness. I'm just bad at it. Hey. Works in chibi. Like I don't mind drawing guys in like a chibi, but the only problem I have with the mangaka of Fairy Tail, the dude, is that his characters all kind of look the same. Like whenever he starts a new story, that character already fucking exists in another story. Just has another name and it's slightly different looking, but technically still the same character. That's the only thing that kind of bugs me out. Like, I get that you like the characters, but come on. Don't make them look one-to-one like you can make them look similar. Don't make them look like they're the fucking same person. It's so weird. I don't like that. Especially if they're not supposed to be the same person at all, or not even related or anything. God damn it. Yeah, I'm personally also not a fan of the Naruto, Boruto shit stuff. I hate this kind of stuff. Like, let a show rest in peace when it's done, man. I mean, yeah, she does look kind of like Lucy. And the guy looks kind of like a mix of Grey and Natsu. At least he made him less stupid this time. At least the guy actually has some brain cells. The shipping works this time because of it. I absolutely don't ship Natsu and Lucy because it just doesn't fucking work. He's too fucking stupid. It won't ever work. You know, the thing is, I feel like a lot of people who watch Boruto mainly watch it because it's a continuation of Naruto. And a lot of times, like, I watched a few episodes of it, like the ones where they time travel, because I wanted to see Jiraiya again. Because Jiraiya, despite being one of those annoying perverted characters, is like one of the best characters in Naruto. Because he's actually, I don't know, his personality is not being a pervert. He actually has a good backstory and all that kind of shit. And it's like connected to all the major characters in the show, if you think about it. And his death was fucking tragic, man. I think Natsu is not dumb when it comes to love. I feel like he is. I feel like one reason why it also feels a bit weird to me personally is because the author himself didn't want them to be a ship in the beginning. The only reason he went for it is because fans demanded it, and fans are fucking powerful. You know? Kind of the main reason why he did it. He didn't intend them to be in a relationship, he just wanted them to be like best friends. As far as I'm aware. Can they decide what his fucking hair looks like, man? It looks different in every goddamn picture. I don't know what is going on, man. Is it going up? Is it going down? Is it going sideways? I don't fucking know. Oh, it looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh character. Yeah, baby. I don't like this. It looks like shit. This picture looks like shit. Ah. Welcome to me having a mental crisis over drawing men. I'm not good at this. No, big. Another thing is I'm not used to drawing guys with like big eyes. If I draw guys, I usually draw eyes like this. So they look less feminine. Because my guys look like fucking girls. All the way. All the way, boy. It looks like a monkey person. They look like villains. I don't know. Like, I know that in the continuation of the fairy tale manga, Lucy herself even states that Natsu's way too dense and kind of stupid to even understand the concept of love. When some other girl was like, "Oh my god, I can't marry that guy because whatever plot shit demands it." No. She's like, "No, I just think he's too dense to understand what you're trying to tell him." I don't know, man. Like, I don't dislike him, but he's just stupid. All his reasoning is friendship, and that's cringy. I don't need friends, they disappoint me. Nah. I'm just not a fan of this whole, whenever the trope of friendship is magic bullshit, you know? Know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You're not in My Little Pony here, brother. Fuck your friendship. It's not gonna give you a power boost. Magic bullshit? What are you talking about? I like magic. Guess the main reason I even got into fairy tale to begin with is because it has something to do with magic, and I like magic. He has a house. He actually has his own house. Somewhere outside in a forest or something. There's an, I don't know if it's animated, but in the manga there's an episode where she goes over to the house to clean. And Natsu actually kept a fucking maid outfit that Lucy wore in like one of the first episodes. And all the papers of the quests they went on to and all that kind of stuff. So I can't remember. Also another ship that I don't really like, that felt kind of forced. It is cute to some extent, but because it was also an unwanted ship. Gray and that blue-haired girl. She wasn't supposed to be in the story. The only reason that she is, like after the arc that she appeared in, is because fans demanded it. That's the only reason she's there. And then the shipping rose out of it. Like, it felt a little forced. Especially on Gray's part, because he really disliked her at first, and it felt kind of like he really didn't want it. Maybe he's just a fucking tsundere, but I don't know. It's a weird ship. Yeah, basically, but it felt odd. kind of didn't fit his motives, like his personality. I don't know. I don't like hate the ship. It's okay, I guess, but the way it happened, I said shit. Like she just fell in love with him for I feel like no fucking reason, and I'm not a fan of this kind of stuff, man. Not at all. I like build-up. I don't like characters that like instantly fall in love with the person. Like I'm fine if they like say they are in love with that person, so they gain something from it, but they are actually not, and then at some point they develop something while traveling together. Or, I don't know, man, doing a lot of things together and kind of noticing that they have a thing like chemistry. But I don't like those characters that are like, oh my god, I'm in love with you just because plot demands it. That's not, no. Julia, is that her name? She's a weird character. She's a tsundere. I hate tsunderes with passion. Tsunderes are the worst fucking stereotype. Doesn't matter the gender. The reason I dislike Sakura is not because she's useless or anything like that. It's because she's a fucking tsundere. I hate tsundere. I don't find it amusing. This violent aggression and oh my god, no, I don't love you. And this looks fucking creepy. I hate those characters so much. Wait, Natsu doesn't have eyebrows, right? He doesn't. Does he have eyebrows? Oh, he does. They're just so fucking thin that you can hardly see them. Never mind, I thought he has no eyebrows. Where? I don't like tsundere characters. They piss me off. I want them dead. Can tell me this doesn't look like a fucking psychopath. It looks like this right now reminds me of the Detective Conan evil guys that are always like a black, blue silhouettes. Ready to murder your ass. Ready to kick your ass. Brother? Yes. Serial killer vibes. Absolutely. Not creepy at all. I don't know what you're talking about. And I mean, I guess another issue I have with his stories in general, though, is the unnecessary amounts of booby grabs. Like, listen, I don't mind some edgy because that shit happens in real life as well, but there is a line to be crossed. It gets old at some point. Maybe that's because I'm a girl and I personally just it makes me feel uncomfortable, but well. It's just me. His hair is so weird. Yeah, like, oh no, I tripped. Could you foresee what happens? It's like watching Dora the Explorer, but anime. Oh no, you see this main character tripping. Do you know where they are landing? Can you see it? Oh right, it's their crotch or their titties. You got it. Good job. We have a winner. Yay! Anime 101. It's so exciting. Jesus Christ. And guess what? They are underaged. Wow, who would have guessed? But no, the plot twist. She's actually 5,000 years old, so it is totally legal. There you go. Beautiful. Not plot twist. That is absolutely not a plot twist. So cheap. Why do they look like kids? I don't know, because I have a lolicon fetish or something. Not because there's actually a reason. Like, I don't know, man. Give it a plot reason why they look like kids. Why is it that, like, I feel like most animes these days, the girl always looks like a 5-year-old and the guy is like the super tall, buff. I don't know. Like all those romance animes I see most of the time, it's like a buff guy and like a girl that looks like she's 5 years old and like, oh no, people always treat me like a child because I'm so tiny and petite. I can't even walk up those stairs, but I'm in love with my co-worker who's like the same age as me, but he's like, I don't know, 3 meters tall or something, and he's so buff he can't walk through a door except he goes sideways, and even when he walks sideways, his titties kind of crash the door frame or something. That's my impression of animes these days. I'm kind of tired of it. Or there's just rape in it, just for the sake of it. Shit just starts with rape scenes, and I'm like, you are fucking disgusting. Go dig yourself a hole and never come out of it, please. She was young, looking everywhere else except down there. Why was animals always on schools? Yeah, it's kind of always the same. Like, I don't mind some edgy, really, I don't. I myself like to draw like a little bit edgy. It's fun, I get it. I just don't feel personally comfortable with all the porn. There are so many animes these days. When I see stuff from them, I would assume that they are like borderline hentai. But they are not. And it confuses me. I don't know, man. Like a lot of shows, I don't even watch them because it makes me uncomfortable as a woman. I don't know, like I watched a video recently that was like from the point of view of a woman, and she was like talking to her little brother or a friend. I don't know what it was. I don't remember the anime exactly. I think it was Firefighters or whatever it's called, that anime where there's like a shit ton of fan service. I didn't watch it, but I saw clips of it. And she basically told her brother that like she felt a little bit uncomfortable with like all the nudity scenes and like sexualization of women that are like constantly happening, and they are kind of a norm in anime, really. And the guy didn't even realize a lot that they were there because they're just so normal to people that they are not even shocking anymore. Like, it's kind of sad if you think about it, man. Like, I honestly don't know how guys feel about this. I can guess that it turns a lot of guys on. And I can't blame them, girls are fucking hot. But I don't know, I just personally, that's a big reason why I stopped watching a lot of animes. Like, the story can be good and all that, but if there's like an overload of fan service, it's not fun to watch for me. Because if all that makes the show like popular or something is the fan service, then I'm like, man, you know what? No. I don't need that. That kind of stuff always makes me think like, why don't those people just go and like make hentais or something? If they're so passionate about drawing booby grips and falling onto crotches and stuff like that. Go make a hentai, I don't know, you will make a lot of people happy. But what would I know? I'm not a storyteller. Maybe that's just what people want these days. Maybe I'm just too old to be into that stuff. Maybe I'm just weird. I don't know. Ah. Goblin Slayer literally starts with a rape scene, which is why I literally did not watch it. I saw that scene and was like, nope, not gonna watch that. It makes me hella uncomfortable. Because they sexualize it, like that's the worst part. Rape scenes can happen if it makes sense in the story perspective, like if you put it in a certain setting. Let's put it in medieval settings. In medieval times, rape happened like a shit ton of times, I feel like. But if you do it just to sexualize it, that's disgusting. That's not okay. Especially because I feel like a lot of people who watch these things are really young. Like, when I seriously watched animes, I was like 10 to... Like, I was like 10 to 16 years old or something when I was like watching it a lot. After that, I kind of stopped. So... I feel like, also from my experience from the guys that I met during that time, not all of them, but quite a few of them take that shit literally, thinking that harem is something that will happen to them and that they can do whatever they want to girls because it's okay. They don't need to give consent. I didn't know a lot of girls who watch anime, so I can't say much from that point of view. They were all simping about like Twilight and all that kind of shit, that's all I remember. I hated Twilight. I think I made him more fluffy than he actually is. It's just kind of sad. Gotta drink something, 1 second. Yeah, it's really troubling. Like, I can tell you, this is not a secret. Like, if anyone wants to know a little bit more about me personally, it's not hidden anywhere. My age is on social media as well, if you just look for it. It's not that hard. But I personally, like, I met really disgusting people. Like, how do you put that? I never really had female friends a lot. Like, up to today, the only really close female friend I have is my best friend. Because I've known her for over 10 years now. Other than that, in the past, I mainly had male friends that I was close with. That's still the case. Like, most of my friends are guys. I struggle a lot with like finding girls that I can befriend. Because most girls I meet just have really different interests, so I usually don't like connect with them, you know? It's hard to connect with people that you like you don't share interests and all that kind of shit. Girls be tripping. Yeah, like back then as well, like when I was younger, because I didn't like the talent shows with like weird people, and I wasn't simping about some random men that I see on the TV, or like I don't know, man. I was basically a weirdo in the group. The girls back then did not like me. Simple as that, because I was different from like most people. Like there were like I met a few people that liked gaming as well that were girls and they watched anime, but most of them I didn't stay friends with because they just kind of fucked off, sadly. I was always really happy when I got a female friend because it's so fucking rare for me, man. But anyways, I mainly had male friends, and that's still the case today, and there were a lot of them, which I feel like had a really disgusting view of women, and some of them were really nice. But the nice guys, it's the same with girls, always are the ones that end up being abused. They always get the bad cards, no matter how hard they try. And like for example, there was an event that went over 3 years in my life that kind of caused a permanent art block in my brain. Like, I struggle a lot with art since then. I was basically with a guy who had a really disgusting mindset. Put it in a friendly manner. And he was really into those animes where one guy got all the girls and could do whatever he wanted basically to them. And that really showed in his actions. Like, that guy is basically the main reason why I keep some information about my identity private. And don't, like, pronounce them on stream, for example. Because that dude used to stalk me for a long time. And I feel like anime can do stuff like that to people. They can fuck off their mindsets, if you think about it. He doesn't look like Natsu, he looks like a fluff boy. What the fuck? Man, I'm not good at this. Fluff boy. He looks like a generic main character. You can tell me he does not right now look like a fucking generic main character. Oh my god, I don't like what he looks like. Why does he look so fucking generic? Find it hard to connect in real life now because I just can't talk to people with their adult interests. Like jobs and everything. I used to, but the parents sit around and talk about it literally our pros. Well, all I talk about, with my one thing I talk about is my, well, the shape, color of my cat's poop is one very occurring topic that I talk about with people. Because when you have pets, you need to pay attention to that. Very interesting, right? Yes, I know. Disgusting. I guess. Maybe. For me, it's normal. Like, I don't mind it. I also, like, worked at the vet for a while, like, internship. And I remember Wednesday morning, I came in. There was this dog that was there a few times already when I was there. There was something not right with his anal glands. That vet is basically the one that we always go to as well with our pets. And she was kind of like checking his anal glands and getting ready to squeeze the poop out of it. And she has like reflexes, because obvious, you can guess that shit happens more often, quite literally. And despite dodging it to some extent, there was a huge pile of shit on the wall after that. And she got hit by a few sprinkles. I'm gonna get demonetized or something because of my talking here, man. Anyways, I thought it was fucking hilarious. And I remember her apologizing to me like, yeah, I'm sorry that your Wednesday morning has to start like this. Like, it's fine. I have pets. I've experienced this kind of stuff. I'm used to it. It's okay. Still, it's kind of funny to me, man. It's just not so enough for you. Does it look like him? Squeeze them glands. Yeah, I thought it was funny. Like, it smelled so horrible, and it's really not something you want to smell at like 8 a.m. in the morning, man. Shit happens. Like, that's just a core memory now. I found it so hilarious how she was dodging that poop bomb. The rocket shot right beside her head, man. I haven't owned a cat. Well, basically, you know, a butt. There's a butthole. And inside the butthole, left and right, there are glands. And they can get stuffed. Like, you have to clean them if there's an infection or something, because it can cause issues. Those glands are basically there to spread scent and all that shit. There's like some liquid produced in there. And that smelled really bad because it just popped out of there like an explosion. You have to do it on dogs too. You did. Tookling, that's sunbats. Who the fuck? He looks so weird. I'm so sorry. I'm not good at drawing, man. I really am not. They are not my strong suit at all. Not at all. But gee. People watching the WOTS be like, disgusting. She's talking about dog poop. Well, if you become a pet parent, it's kind of normal to be concerned about these kind of things, to be honest. It's just hard. It's just that he's truthful, but it's the most serious horror on that episode. I'm sorry, it looks because of my art style, he looks like a psychopath. I can make his eyes bigger, but then he won't look like... Now he will look like even more like a generic main character. Oops. Gee. Now he looks happier. And you clearly don't know what I mean. I'm saying he's good. Again, he looks like a fucking naked. Oh my god, now he looks like a psycho! When you're too shook to believe what's happening right now. My god. No. No. Yandere. Now he looks like a yandere. Yeah, just give him a knife. He will fucking kill you. Butcher. Pink hair isn't helping. Aye, aye. Oi, oi, oi. Da, 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 da. Oh no, pen is too big. Oh, that's really bad. Can you believe it? Sunday they will do your kitten spam. I actually felt a little bit sad today because my father was showing my mother a Maine Coon kitten that they could adopt. So my mother used to have a Maine Coon a year ago. She died a year ago. Got hit by a car. Well, she was basically somebody set her out to die, and she was like running around in our neighborhood. And my mother managed to pick her up, and we took her in. It was like a while before or after Maple, I'm not sure right now. One of both. And basically, I told my mother many times, cats with this size, like from that breed, are not supposed to be outside. My father's opinion on that was, yeah, well, people don't let them outside because they spend a lot of money on them and they don't want that money to be wasted. But I tell her, no, that's not the case. The reason is that those cats are bred in a way that they are just not made for the outside world anymore. They don't realize dangers like normal cats do. They can't dodge a car as well as normal cats do, also because they are way, way bigger. They are basically doomed to fucking die in a busy region like we live in. Like, we don't live in a city, but we live like close to like 2 really busy roads, if not 3 even. And she basically, we don't know where exactly she died, but most likely one of those streets. She got hit so hard that she was one hit dead. We wouldn't have found her corpse if it wasn't for her collar and a tag that was on there. Kind of basically just picked her up and buried her. And that experience obviously is really fucking painful. Now she wasn't my cat, so I suffered less from it, but I know that my mother really suffered greatly from it. And it's just something that you don't wish to happen to any animal. Doesn't matter if it's yours or not. You know? So I was like really concerned when my father showed her that picture, because I was like, you know, I don't have shit to say about your animals. It's your decision what you do. But if you get that cat, because my father was like, just tell me if you want her or whatever the cat, and I will get it for you. And I just told my mother, you know, like, I have no saying in what you do, but you have to consider, if you get that cat, they are not made for the outside world, because unless you want a 2.0 of your dead cat, nobody wants that. Not you, nor do we, because nobody wants that to happen to an animal. And I got no response to that. I think my mother knows that I am right to some extent about that. But people don't realize how fucking exhausting it can be to raise an indoor cat. It's for their own safety. Like, Maple's an indoor cat. I only let her go outside if I'm there to watch her. My parents basically call me animal abusers for that. But I'm fine with it because I know that Maple is safe. I don't have to worry about her getting hit by a car and finding her somewhere dead on the side road, if I ever find her, that is. You know? And, well, if they get that cat, I'm just like, man, I'm gonna feel so bad for that animal if she's being let out again and dies just like my mother's old cat. No animal deserves this, man. They are breeds, after all, that are made for people for a certain purpose. They're not supposed to be let outside. Like, you can do it if you're like living somewhere where there's less danger of them to fucking die. But most places don't have the luxury, sadly. So now I'm feeling a bit sad because I'm worried for that cat if they get it. Not my cat, but I still care about it. Because it's just fucking sad. Just don't know how to survive out in the wild. It's basically just the genetics as well. They were bred in a way that they just don't react as well to dangers. Like, normal cats will most likely dodge a car if they are fast enough. But like, even the cat that I will get, because it's from a specific breed, they are not made for the outside world. Also because they are beautiful cats. Appearance-wise, they are like different from the normal cat you see on the street. You also have to consider that people like to steal that kind of stuff, you know? And that is also really heartbreaking. That they're just like people out there that do that kind of shit. I hope they make the right decision, but in the end I'm not the one that can decide it for them, sadly. Also, the fact that they just recently got a rescue dog. Like, why would you get so many animals at once? Not to mention, my father constantly complains that he hardly has any money left. I mean, it's nice that for once he's thinking about doing something nice for my mother. But, man. It's kind of rude towards her as well, because I know she wants one. And it's painful, and I know that. Really sad. And it made me sad. I actually felt a bit down because of that today, but I wanted to stream nonetheless. Also because streams tend to cheer me up quite a lot. So thank you guys. Got a little bit sad when I started streaming. Oh god, why is this so green? I was too confused on what to drag into. That's not... This not good. $20. About this poop color topic. Do we also talk about human poop color or no? I can't. I'm not a doctor. If there's something concerning about your poop color, please go see a doctor. I go make a cup of tea. Coming back to that. Sure. Why didn't you bring me one? I have a cupcake, not a cupcake. I have a muffin downstairs I still have to devour. Need to make a cup of tea later for that one. Really, you know, I'd always bring it to you. Where is it? I don't see it. Ah, my ass hurts. Oh. I have horrible back pains lately. It's really disgusting, man. Can hardly lift myself up. Oh, wait, what? Ah, now. There we go. Does he have an eye color by any chance? Is it just black? I guess he has brown eyes. Like most main characters that have black eyes do usually have brown eyes. It's the really dark brown one or something like that. I like brown eyes. Delicious. Doesn't make him look less like a psychopath. He still looks like one. Man. Why are you looking like a fucking psychopath? What a scary noodle. I'm very sorry. Man, just not my strong suit. And his eyes are so weird. I wouldn't know how the fuck to draw his eyes if not like this. Looks like he's about to murder your ass. God damn it, man. It's gonna murder you for looking at him funny. It's outside my room? I don't think so. Outside my room is just darkness. He looks evil. Mother. Mother, I'm scared. The Yandere boy is trying to kill me. Murder. Help. This is not how it's supposed to be. I haven't drawn fire in a long time. It goes that. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, boy. Would you look at that? Lord have mercy. What is going on here? Is my kids? That's why you don't? Fuck. Exactly. Looks like pee-pee. Pee-pee! I just wanted to draw fire in the background, but I guess that didn't work well. Wrong one. There you go, you have fire. This is how I draw fire. But it's not working. The reason it's not working is because I have to, well. I have to do this. This is beautiful. Beautiful work of art. Nobody's going to be able to tell that I just bucket that up. Yeah, absolutely not visible that I just threw the bucket in there, man. Nobody will know. No. Just looks kind of crisp. I don't know what you're talking about. Crispy. Oopsie. Fire, 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 fire. Burn, 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 burn. Is that good enough for you? Rip Tangerine, he was still a baby dragon. He got butchered. Sacrificed. D. And I am going to change the color because I can. Oh boy. Got surrounded by undead spiders in a cave. Ooh. Couldn't run and then baby would not leave my side. Even if it has been what? Even if he was able to. He was like, hit me baby one more time. Did you hit him though? Did you hit baby? I'm an idiot, I was sketching on the wrong layer. That really does not happen to me. I just want our pets to be happy. I don't want no misery for any animal. I really don't. I love them all. Meow. 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 Oh yeah, this totally does not look creepy. Not for you, okay. He's fine. I don't know what you want to about me. He's fine. Nothing happened here. It's alright. Yeah. He looks like he's about to murder you. No. Why not? You have a problem with it? He looks like he's about to fucking kill you. It's 1 AM here like this. Yes. It will take your soul. Oops. This doesn't make it better. Looks like an undead person or something. Gee. Okay, never mind. I guess not. Gee. Jesus, man. God damn. That looked a little creepy, didn't it? Creepy. Creepy. Tuka. Never mind, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Well, that's that. Oh. It's almost 10 p.m. guys. Jesus, it's 1 a.m. for you. It's almost 10 p.m. for me. So late for you. Why are you still awake? Looks like a demon. I mean, he isn't he kind of a demon? I think he is, right? I'm not wrong. I think he's a demon, right? Wasn't that the plot twist? But you sleep paralysis. Jesus Christ. Man. Paralysis. I can't talk. I'm stupid. Sometimes I'm stupid. Sometimes I'm not. See, I draw Natsu and I turn stupid. There we go. Gee. There are people streaming, but I'm going to rate someone who's actually streaming a game for you guys, so you have something to watch. Because I will have to drink my tea now and work some stuff for work, so I have something to present for tomorrow. And, well, yeah. Shit. He's a demon. So I took a leave today because I was tired as fuck. But I'm still sleeping late, so that my body is still used to the work timing. Stupid work timers, I see. Don't go to bed too late though. I gonna rate Mochi. So you can watch her play. What is it? The Evil Within. So you have something to do because I got work to do. I have to leave. Oh, I will upload this picture on Discord and Twitter. You can download it if you want to. It looks so cringy to me. I'm so sorry. I'm so uncomfortable drawing, guys. Okay, well. His hair looks very fluffy. Like cotton candy. Well, his face is the thing that creeps me out. Maybe it's the eyes. His eyes scare me. But that's just his eyes. I can't change the way they look. I can't just make him bigger. Doesn't look like him anymore. Anyways, let's go raid and forget that I draw this. I will see you guys hopefully on, what is it, Friday, I think. I'm sorry. Thank you for being here. And let's go. Bye-bye. Don't stay up too long. It's fine to me. I'll probably keep this in my disc server. Sure, go on. I will upload it with a watermark. Bye-bye. Let's go raid. I will stick around a bit. Yay. Yeah.